Okay, so here we have Sharon with Facelift in a box. Now we've already put the powder into a little bowl and we've got the activation solution measured out. So you're just mixing the two together with a spatula. So you do this once you've cleansed and once you've exfoliated if you wanted to. So you've got to mix it quite vigorously like she's mixing that, so I'll get in there. So just add the activation solution a little at a time so you don't make it far too runny. But you've got to be quite vigorous when you're mixing it, and you've got to work quite quickly because it does set this mask. So don't be frightened of it. If it starts looking like that, it's perfect. And once you're satisfied you've got all that powder mixed in, start applying it. Now we're not trying to win any competitions on how beautifully presented it is. We're just wanting to get the mask on before it sets. You can go straight over the lips like Sharon's doing. Now this is a mask that we use after microdermabrasion. And a therapist can go straight over the eyes, but I would not recommend that for yourselves at home. Once you do put it over your mouth, if you're going to put it over the lips, it's very hydrating for them, especially in winter. Keep your mouth closed. You'll start to feel the mask tightening on your skin, and it might even tingle. That's just the active ingredients, that's perfectly normal. If it stings at any point, then you must remove it. But tingling is a normal response, and that just tells us it's doing its job. So you can get right up under the eyes, don't be frightened. And you want to try and leave a nice, fairly thickish edge, just so that it's easier to remove it later. Now this, like I said earlier, does set this mask, so it will be peeling off that you do, rather than washing it off. And don't forget your nose, like Sharon's covering there, because it really does help to draw out any impurities such as blackheads. You see how close to the eye she's going? That's great, just be careful you don't get it in your eye. And right over the brow bone. And you can even come down on the lids, but like I say, I wouldn't go straight over all of the eye if you're doing this at home yourself. Now this is for those of you that really want to treat your skin to something special. This is our favourite mask. Well, this is my favourite mask. Sharon's favourite mask is a 10-minute glow, we'll show you tomorrow. tingling, Sharon. And I'm going to enjoy the silence for half an hour while she's...
No, you're not.
Buggers put a hole in it. So we'll give her 20 minutes, half an hour, let that set, and then we'll come back and we'll video her removing it. Chill out, Shazza. Okay, so Sharon's had half an hour. Her face is feeling nice and tight. She's not spoke much, which is great. And she's going to remove it now. So she's going to just loosen the edges slightly. And she's going to peel it from the chin upwards. Or from the side of her face to the other side of her face.
So
and it should come quite easy to peel off. And the majority of that mask, as you can see, has come off. You can identify some open pores in there, and sometimes you can see a little bit of what we call comedones, which are the blackheads, which doesn't look like she's got any at the moment. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of residue on the side of her face and on her forehead and on her lids of her eyes. So earlier I should have mentioned to just hold back a little bit of the activator solution and use that with the damp cotton wool pad, with the dry cotton wool pad, and just remove that excess mask. It comes off quite easy. So it's coming off quite easy, that. And pay particular attention to around the nose and the eyes because it does tend to gather in there. Okay, so all off. She's going to moisturise, and for moisturise today she's going to use the anti-aging serum, which is a very, very light moisturiser. You can actually use it underneath other moisturisers, and you can see one of our earlier posts which tells you all about the Intense Anti-Aging Serum. Again, you don't need a lot of product, you only need a very small amount. Again, a pea-sized amount, you really don't need a lot, and that 25ml tube will last you for quite a while. It's just going to rub it into the tips of her fingers and pop it on her face. And it just glides so easy over the face, this. And don't forget your neck, of course. And any excess moisturiser that you have on your hands, the palm of your hands, don't wipe it onto a towel, wipe it onto your other hand. You might as well, because your hands are also exposed to the elements.
Oh, it's amazing.
And the good thing about crystal clear products are, yes, they're designed for your face, but we're covered in skin all over. So, rub it into your hands, and if your hands are a problem area, you can put the mask on your hands. How are you feeling?
Amazing.
Refresh, and that's